LeetCode is
Hello, today we'll be doing LeetCode number 125, which is valid palindrome. Given a string, determine if it is a palindrome, considering only alphanumeric characters and ignoring cases. For the purpose of this problem, we define the empty string as a valid palindrome. So if we look at the first example, if we make all the letters lowercase, remove the spaces, remove the commas, and remove the colon because they're not alphanumeric characters, we'll get true because the string is the same forwards and backwards. For example 2, if we remove the spaces, we won't get the same string forwards and backwards, which means that we return false. To do this problem, we have to understand that to verify if a string is a valid palindrome, we can have a pointer starting at the beginning of the string and a pointer at the end of the string, and check at each point if the letters are equal to each other and move the pointers in towards the middle. If all the letters are the same all the way until the two pointers meet, this means that it's a valid palindrome. To solve this problem, I can just create a left pointer that starts at 0 and a right pointer that starts at the end of the string. And then I'll do while left is less than right, which means that I want to continue my while loop until they meet. The first thing we have to take into account is that we only want to consider alphanumeric characters, which means that I want to move my left pointer until it's at a character that is an alphanumeric character. So I'll do while left is less than right, and I'm not at an alphanumeric character. I'll increment the left pointer to the right, and I'll do the same thing for the right pointer. I only want to consider a right character, which is an alphanumeric character. So I'll do while left is less than right, and not s right dot is al num. So now both my left pointer and my right pointer for the string should be at characters, so I can check my most important case, which is making sure they're equal. So what I actually want to do is if they're not equal, and another thing we have to take into account is that we only want to consider lowercase characters since we're ignoring cases, so I can push all of them to be lowercase when I compare them. So if s left dot lower is not equal to s right dot lower, I want to just return false because we know that the whole string is not a valid palindrome. And the last thing I'd like to do in my while loop is increment my pointers, so I'll do left plus equals 1 and then right minus equals 1. Now if we made it through the whole string, moving the pointers all the way towards the middle, and none of our cases return false, we know that it's a valid palindrome, so we can return true. And this should work. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment any other solutions, and I hope this helped.